despite approaching 50 years of age.
Cool.
Again, touch the gun.
In the training camp to boost speed and strengthen legs, Floyd is regularly seen performing intense rope skipping exercises.
1 at 49. Floyd Mayweather is seen in recent training footage showcasing remarkable speed and tightly controlled explosive power during demanding gym workouts.
Views, believing exhibitions sell big after Mike faced Jake and drew record attention.
It's like, oh yeah, I'll be able to beat him. I mean, remember when Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao? Like, he waited until Manny got knocked spark out from Marquez, and then he was like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that. But again, I don't blame Floyd Mayweather for doing this. In boxing, I always say, there's not much money in it for the regular people like me and you.
Floyd Mayweather is putting in serious work during training camp. Even as he nears 50, he remains sharp, quick, accurate, and technically polished.
On Floyd Mayweather's motivations, suggesting that Floyd's return to the ring is driven more by ego than competition. Jeffries pointed out that the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight has become the most viewed boxing event recently, and Floyd, known for his pride and desire for the spotlight, cannot accept being overshadowed. According to Jeffries, this fuels Floyd's determination to reclaim attention and break that viewership record, showing the world that he remains a dominant figure in boxing. He emphasized that Floyd thrives on being the center of attention and setting benchmarks, and missing the limelight even briefly challenges his ego. Jeffries also noted that this desire is not purely about legacy or sporting achievement, but about proving his relevance and unmatched appeal in the boxing world. With this motivation,
3 during training camp. Floyd Mayweather consistently incorporates high-intensity jump rope drills to enhance his speed and build stronger, more explosive legs. For John.
Some high-profile matchups. He mentioned that while people like Carl Froch viewed certain announcements as endorsements, the reality is more complicated. Ariel emphasized that he is just working and not involved in organizing or financing these fights, stressing that details like dates, venues, and rules are still unclear. He specifically addressed the recent buzz around Mike Tyson, noting that after Tyson's exhibition with Jake Paul, interest in another such event is limited. Ariel suggested that if a matchup had followed Tyson's fight with Roy Jones Jr., it could have been a blockbuster, but the timing after Jake Paul's fight diminishes excitement. He pointed out that Tyson will be close to 60, and Mayweather has been out of the spotlight for a while, making public interest uncertain. Ariel also discussed the strategy behind releasing vague announcements, suggesting it could be a way to gauge public reaction or attract investors. This perspective highlights Ariel Helwani's insight into boxing's promotional and business aspects, while reflecting on Tyson, Mayweather, and public expectations.
Nelson says that Floyd Mayweather still appears quicker, stronger, and sharper than Mike, even looking younger as he works the bags inside the ring.
Denies any claims of financial distress, dismissing the headlines suggesting Floyd owes $54 million. Despite this, he acknowledges that the fight is largely motivated by money, calling it a clear money grab. Clemens, however, is candid about the quality of the matchup, predicting it will be a poor spectacle for serious boxing fans. He notes that outside of watching Mike Tyson enter the ring, the fight offers little excitement. Wade also highlighted the history between Tyson and Mayweather, recalling Tyson once criticized Floyd, calling him a small, little angry man due to past personal disputes and perceived disrespect toward Muhammad Ali, Tyson's favorite fighter. Clemens points out that in their prime, a real confrontation wouldn't have been feasible because of different weight classes. Now, as both step into an exhibition, the fight is more about entertainment, personal ego, and generating revenue than competitive boxing, reflecting the unusual dynamics of these two legends at this stage.
Tony Jeffries suggests that Floyd Mayweather is taking the fight with Mike to generate huge viewership, believing the exhibition will sell massively after Mike faced Jake and attracted court-breaking attention. With both men regarded as living, legends. The main motivation behind this matchup seems to be financial reward, rather than adding to their legacy.
Recently discussed Floyd Mayweather's plans, highlighting that after his exhibition fight with Mike, Floyd is seriously returning to professional boxing. He emphasized that the idea of a rematch between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd is becoming more likely as fans and analysts continue to call for it. According to Jones, the criticism surrounding their first encounter still lingers, with many insisting that a proper rematch is overdue. He suggested that Floyd is motivated to prove himself once again in the professional ring, responding to both public demand and the unfinished business with Manny. Jones believes that with Floyd actively preparing and the ongoing interest from fans, the rematch could realistically take place within this year. The boxing world eagerly anticipates the possibility, recognizing that seeing these two legends clash again would—
Wade Plem says that seeing a legend like Floyd Mayweather compete at this stage of his life feels disheartening, as it gives the impression that the primary motivation is financial gain.
Right, as Netflix has officially announced the historic rematch, tweeting, "Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, two of the greatest icons in boxing history, will meet again in the first ever professional boxing match at Sphere in Las Vegas. Saturday, September 19th, live globally only on Netflix." Fans worldwide expressed excitement as the announcement confirmed a rare opportunity to witness two legendary fighters face off again, promising a night of unforgettable action in boxing history. Johnny Nelson recently shared his perspective on why legends like Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather consider returning to the ring despite being past their prime. He explained that while fans might not want to see two former champions risk tarnishing their legacy, these fighters are still individuals with families and financial responsibilities. Nelson highlighted that at 59, Mike Tyson has a rare chance to earn a massive payday, just as Floyd Mayweather can at this stage of life. He emphasized that legacy and criticism often take a back seat when such opportunities arise. For Nelson, it's about real-world priorities, ensuring their families are secure and their bank accounts are healthy. He pointed out that ego plays a major role too, as facing someone they dislike and commanding huge sums creates a situation where common sense can be overridden. Ultimately, Nelson portrays these decisions as a mix of financial motivation, pride, and the desire—
Tony Jeffrey suggests that Floyd Mayweather's return to the ring is driven more by ego than competition, noting that the recent Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight became one of the most watched boxing events. Jeffries believes Floyd, known for his pride and love of the spotlight, cannot tolerate being overshadowed, fueling his desire to reclaim attention, break viewership records, and prove he remains a dominant figure in boxing. According to him, Floyd thrives on being the center of attention and setting benchmarks, and his motivation is less about legacy or sporting achievement and more about demonstrating his ongoing relevance and unmatched appeal, making this comeback a mix of spectacle and record-breaking ambition.
Ani recently expressed a shocking opinion about the upcoming fight, saying it is unnecessary and that he does not want to see it. He emphasized serious concerns about the risks involved, noting that both fighters are past their prime. According to Ariel, stepping into the ring at this stage is inherently dangerous, and while fans might be curious, the matchup carries significant physical risk. He highlighted that the fight prioritizes spectacle over safety, reflecting a growing debate in boxing about whether nostalgia-driven matchups should take place when the participants' health could be at stake.
Today's economic times, there's economic challenges. These corporations and companies, they're looking to make profit. And if they put out a pay-per-view, and a lot of people, another thing is the fighters. I'm blaming the fighters too, because there's a lot of guys, they're not bigger than the fighters of yesteryear. That's why you can have a Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, whose brands are so big. This is going to be a big fight. It's going to be just because it's a freak show, circus fight, whatever you want to say. Some people are going to be mad at it. I don't want to see it, blah, blah, blah. But the curiosity is always going to get the best of the masses, especially if they put this on Netflix or Amazon or whoever, right? And that's the reality. A lot of these new fighters, Gen Z fighters, people under 30, they're not marketing themselves, where everybody sees a picture of Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn or Virgil Ortiz and know who that person is, right? Versus past fighters, everybody, at least at the time, they would have known who Mike Tyson was. They would have known who Roy Jones Jr. was, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, right? That's the reality of it. So that's how we got here. That's definitely how we got here. And then the other thing is piracy, people being cheap and not wanting to pay for great fights that we've had that have come with a paywall. And then now these companies see that and they're like, we're going to get our money one way or the mother effing other. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And that's the reality of it. So now when we get these freak show fights, they've already seen that YouTubers and influencers come in.
For today's video, stay tuned until next time.
Ariel Helwani highlighted the uncertainty around high-profile boxing matchups, noting that interest in another Mike Tyson exhibition is limited after his fight with Jake Paul. He stressed he's not organizing these fights with dates, venues, and rules unclear, and suggested vague announcements may be used to gauge public reaction or attract investors. Offering insight into boxing's promotional side and public expectations for Tyson and Floyd Mayweather,